Alright, I've got the truck up on the lift, but the lift is by no means necessary to polish up your headlights. Just want it kind of at eye level here. Easier to work on, easier to show you guys. But first step is going to be popping the hood. I'm going to pop that open, get these headlights masked off. We'll wet sand them, and then it'll be time to polish them and reveal, hopefully, a refreshed headlight lens. Alright, been about half an hour of wet sanding. Figured you guys didn't need to see 3,000 clips of every different grit of sandpaper. But I started off with 1,000 grit, but it didn't really seem aggressive enough, so I switched over to 800 grit, then 1,000, then 1,500, then 2,000, and finally 3,000, which is what you're seeing now, which left a little bit of haziness, but that's to be expected. We still have to hit it with the polisher. Look at this bad boy compared to this. Lots of oxidation and just grossness. Not so much oxidation. Still have to clean it off and polish it, but I have pretty good hopes. I think we're going to be able to save these headlights. So just a quick little reminder, this is the 3,000 grit result. It's still really hazy. And after 3 passes with the random orbital polisher and some Meguiar's plastics, I don't know. Whoa bang! We got a clear headlight again, folks. There's definitely still a little streaking here and there, but all in all, this is worlds better than this and what it was before this. So I'm pretty stoked. I think this is completely acceptable. Once again, for a 250,000 mile truck, this is totally fine. Especially if we toss some LED bulbs in there just to spice things up a little, give ourselves some more light on the road at night. But I'm gonna grab the polisher, bring it over and do the passenger side. I did pull off the grill. There's just a few clips up top and the grill came off. Gave me a little bit better access for this edge here. But I'm gonna keep grinding and we'll see what it looks like outside in the sun. Well, gosh damn, boy. Look at those headlights. That is a huge improvement. I am super stoked with the outcome of this. This is awesome. Awesome little trick. Wet sanding and polishing goes a hell of a long way, especially with some old oxidized headlights, because look at these things. They look maybe a year old. This passenger one came out a little bit better than the driver's side for whatever reason. This one had a little bit more oxidation and it was a little bit deeper. In some spots, like the bottom right there, you can see those faint little lines. This one, nothing. Looks phenomenal. Super clear. Looks amazing. So I'm thrilled with the outcome of this. I couldn't really be happier. Maybe the driver's side a little bit more, but I'm completely happy. One last thing I want to do today while the Tacoma's outside and while it's nice and hot out, I want to take some Raptor liner and Raptor line this bottom edge of the rocker right here. Because while we did paint it sort of when we did our body work, that area is just prone to stuff getting thrown up from the tire, ripping the paint off right away, and then it starts to rust. So I think I'm going to do this body line right here. I'm going to mask right there and paint everything below it. We'll mask off this little arm off the frame right here so we don't get Raptor liner all over it. Other than that, not really going to do much masking. I think I'm going to pull off the front fender flare because it does interfere right here. I'm going to pull off the front fender flare on both sides, mask it up, and hit it with some Raptor liner. But god damn, man, look at this truck. It's looking way better. Decided it was probably a little easier to roll around on the creeper and get those rocker panels Raptor lined up. So got it all masked up, got that little section of the frame masked up, and gotta spray that stuff on, see how it comes out. Well, I'm excited to say the Raptor liner came out absolutely sweet. Looks great. We do have a little missing paint right here, which looks like overspray, but nice that we pulled off that front fender. Nice straight line all the way back. Show you the other side real quick. So, a little thing, you're not really going to see it very much from the side. It just blends in with the black frame, but I think it looks pretty clean. It's going to protect the rocker from rocks getting thrown up from the tires. So all in all, really productive day on the Tacoma. She's pretty much ready to go. Just a few finishing touches, some paperwork, and she'll be on the road. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing the progress of the rear tow hitch bumper, polishing up these headlights to look almost new, and the Raptor lining of the rocker panels. I'm really stoked with how this thing's cleaning up. It's going to make a nice daily and nice winter car, even though it doesn't have traction control, I found out recently, but we'll talk about that another time. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you learned something new, hit that like button. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on JD Cars.